Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Duntine.
Again,
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
why are we letting her just walk around as she pleases? She could run off again.
So sensitive, so aware. Honestly, what did Detlaff ever see in you?
Agreed.
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
Unfortunately, I think Detlaff is the one that's a bit of a child. That's his problem. Detlaff is a bit of a child, but he's like an overgrown child that has way too much power, way more power than a child should have. And that's a problem. That's a really big problem.
Let's get ready. Detlaff will be here any moment now.
Okay. I don't know if having her here is even a good idea. Regis thought it was a good idea, and Regis seems to understand her nature. So I trust Regis's judgment here. If Regis thinks this is the right thing to do, then we'll see how this all ends. That bird is flying diagonally in a rather weird way there. Oh, here he comes.
Ren. Sienna. I have a question I must ask you.
Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Detlaff, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part. A shame.
Sienna.
That was not the right thing for you to do, Detlaff. Unfortunately, that makes me even more convinced that I need to kill you. But I also fully understand that she was a terrible person.
What did you do?
What I had to do. What she deserved. Beauclair will know peace once more. The vampires will have left the city by
Regis
dawn.
is disappointed.
I shall leave as well. Go far away, far from men. You can try to stand in my way.
So he says he's going to go far, far away, far from men. But when he does that, he's going to go away with this as his last memory of humanity. The treachery. He's going to go away with Sienna as his last impression of them. What kind of person would he become? What kind of person would this child become? Yes, I'm referring to Detlaff as a child because he's acting like one. What person would this child become if he grows up with this being his only memory of humanity? Someone like Sienna, a horrible example. He's gonna think that humans can never be trusted. He's gonna, if any humans ever come towards his land, he's gonna kill them immediately. I don't think this is a good person. I don't think this is a person that we want to go off and like live for 1,000 years, and then humanity expands, and then he encroach on his land a little bit, and then he just goes and slaughters them all. I think that's leaving a bomb, a ticking time bomb, ready to explode if we let him go.
Then I shall kill you both. Though that is not at all my will. The decision is yours.
The one thing I'm concerned about is Regis. Will Regis die if I stand and fight? We can fight here. We can fight Detlaff here. But how are we going to kill him? I have a feeling the only way he's going to die is if Regis steps in and gets the final blow. If Regis makes him kills Detlaff. I believe that's the only way that this can happen. Will it harm Regis to do so? Like, actually harm him, not just emotionally. Will it actually physically harm Regis to try to kill Detlaff here? Will will Regis end up dying in this fight? I really hope not. But I'm gonna stand and fight. Because I have to.
Prepare to defend yourself.
Because what he did is, we have to stop him here. And Regis is really sad, but Regis understands. Because...
No chance. I prefer to attack.
Yeah, I know you do. Oh! Yep, Regis stepping in there. He really doesn't want to. Letting him go would have been the easy way out, but... Come on, let's help him. Let's go. What are we seeing here? Oof. We just can't do it though. Oh, yeah, I'm really concerned for him. Here we go.
You bastard! You should not have meddled!
You should not have sent vampires to murder hundreds of innocent people in the city. You really should not have. Like, it's not justifiable. Obviously. Of course it isn't. Okay, I cannot damage this guy. I think, am I gonna need to try a parry here?
Damn, you're ugly.
He's not ugly, but sure. Okay, we're gonna die here, aren't we? Yeah, okay, we died. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be a tough fight. I want to try more of the, like the parries. I feel like that's gonna be necessary here, because I'm running out of stamina, I'm running out of everything. Oh, I have to watch this again. Okay, skip. Alright, this all happens, yep.
You can...
Stand and fight.
No.
Okay. Save game here. Anything else I need to prepare? I don't think so. I think we're good. Put that on, get my stamina back. Skip through this.
You bastard! You
Oh, that
should
worked.
not have meddled!
That didn't work, okay. Calm down, sir. Okay, Geralt, can you please stop jumping? I'm trying to use Quen, not jump. Good. Okay, that's working. Okay. Can I save? I can't.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying.
Oh goodness, this is not good. Oh my goodness, my stamina regen is really bad. This is doomed. This is doomed. Okay, this is gonna make me start from the beginning, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh gosh, this is gonna suck. This might be a fight where I'm gonna need to
You bastard.
lower the difficulty level
You
or something.
should
We'll
not
see.
have meddled.
I'll just try my best here to avoid damage. Quen. I'm just gonna keep doing this. This is the safe way to fight him. I'm not actually doing any damage, I know. But I think I have to do it this way. In order to be safe with my health. There we go. This is exhausting. Goodness gracious, now there goes all of my HP suddenly. This is taking so long the music stopped. Maybe I do it like this. Nope, not like that. There we go. Sheesh, okay, I took some damage there though again. Okay, and I can't skip this particular cutscene. Hold on, can I save here? I can't. Maybe there's a 1-frame window where I can save when he phase changes. Nope, guess not. Let me out of here.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
Where is he? Hello? Attack! Attack! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Am I just dead? Okay, I guess I'm just dead. Alright, I think this is where we're gonna need to pull out some bigger guns here. Because this is not gonna happen the way things are. So, what we're gonna need to do, go into our inventory for our potions. Where's our potions? We've got the one that heals us, right? Yeah, this. We're gonna need to equip that right here. What else are we gonna want to do? Do we have any better weapons? I don't think so. We don't. But this weapon has 3 open slots. Increases all of our sign intensity. That's kind of useless, but whatever. We can put something on there. Am I able to do that right now is the question. Forgot how we do that. Crafting, alchemy. Okay, yes, I can do that right now. Okay, so what runestones am I using here? Freeze, attack power, stun, armor piercing, adrenaline point gain. What do I actually want? Burning? I feel like just straight damage is probably a good one to do, right? And this is a greater one. And we're using a silver sword, right? Because they're... Yeah, we're using a silver sword for sure. Oh, I should use the repair kit too first. Hold on, let's do that first. Let's repair all of our armor first off. Okay, now weapons. Can I repair my weapons? Because that was for armor. Is there no weapon repairing toolkit? Oh, here we go. Alright, cool. Let's repair our weapons. This is the first time we've ever done this, by the way. The first time we've ever repaired a weapon through that method. Okay, now we're gonna apply some of these. So what is the other secondary that we want? Sign intensity, freeze, adrenaline point, stun. Do I want adrenaline points? Is that what I want? That would allow me to cast Quen more often. Armor piercing? Does he have armor? I don't think so. Can we actually freeze him? I think the safest option is going to be adrenaline point gain. No, let's do burning. Let's do damage. That's always been my strategy. It has always just been do more damage than the enemy and you win. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so now for these. A Quen sign intensity. Do I want to put that anywhere? I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna help us. Alright, let's put on some stronger armor here. Unfortunately. That's what we're gonna have to do. There we go. And then we're gonna repair them. Okay, what else? What else can we do? He's a vampire, right? Can I make some vampire oil? And apply that to our weapon? Let's see. Okay, I can't quite make the superior vampire oil because I need vermilion and I need winestone, and I don't think I have any of those. But we did make ourselves some oil, some vampire oil. So let's go into our inventory. And where is that? Let's see. Potions. No, oils. Yeah, enhanced vampire oil. 40 charges, it says. Okay, let's wait now. Now that we've done all that, let's save game. And then let's try applying that to our weapon, just in case I mess this up. Okay, apply it to this. All right, and then what does this potion do? Critical hit chance. Okay, we're gonna want to use that. Let's use that. Switch here. And let's fight. Let's see how this goes.
You bastard! You should not have meddled!
I have to get behind him, I think, in order to make this work. There we go. Hopefully this vampire oil does actually work on him. I'm not sure if it works on bosses. Come on. Good. We're doing well. We're fighting good. For now. Not ideal. There we go. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Good. Perfect. Flawless. Flawless first phase. Now I just need to not get one shot by whatever the heck he's doing in the second phase, which I really do not understand still. Cast Gwen. Try to keep our stamina if we can.
If you acknowledge any
Good.
gods, start
Come on.
praying.
Come down to me. Seriously? I just took half of my health in damage from that. And I don't get it. Get out of the way. Don't be in there. We know that now. How am I supposed to avoid that? And all of my adrenaline points are gone at this point. Okay, please. Get down here so I can fight you. What do I do here? Do I block?
How long you gonna make me wait?
I can't block. What do I do with that attack? Am I supposed to roll into it? Oh, do I shoot him? I probably have to shoot him out of the sky. That's probably it. Okay, let's go into our inventory again. Inventory. Oils. What's that? Switch to the catechin decoction. Use it. And we'll save again. New slot. I'll get us to the second phase again. I understand this phase now.
You bastard!
There's certain
You
attacks
should
that
not
I
have metal.
want him to do. And then hit him from behind. Very quickly. Okay. We're back in the second phase again.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
I can't. That doesn't work. What do I do? Hello? I can hit him here. That's all I know. I don't get it. It gets blocked and then I just die. I don't understand that attack. There must be something I'm missing here. How would I stop that? Do I need to throw a bomb at him? I don't think so. I've never had to do anything like that before. Locks. I'll try the Dimeridian bomb next time, I guess. Okay. Let's try this.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
Nope, not working. Well, I'm out of bombs. So I just tank the damage, and I'm not sure what I do. So confused. Hold on. Glossary, Bestiary. Higher vampires, Beast of Beauclair. Dangerous predators, strong and fast. Rumors were not exaggerated. Hold on. Is there anything I can look at here that will help me? Higher vampires. Thirst for blood, obviously. Nearly impossible to kill. I don't know. I can't see anything helping me out here. All I have is dyes and everything. None of this is gonna help me. Is there a different kind of bomb I could use? Let's check. Maybe there's a bomb I can use that's like gonna somehow change my whole life. Oh, I can't craft during battle though, so it doesn't matter. I just have to try to iframe it, I guess. Or maybe I go here. No? I don't stand in the stuff? No, that just kills me. Of course I don't. Do I need to attack that? Like, what is this? I don't get it. I don't get it. I have a feeling that there's something missing. Something I'm missing about this fight. Okay, here we go. New strategy. I crafted superior moon dust. That's containing silver splinters that permanently prevent monsters from transforming and regenerating. I have no confidence that this is gonna work. Because this is a boss battle. This is a very important boss battle. And it has a cutscene to transform as well. I have zero confidence that this is gonna do anything at all. But I have to try. So let's see here. I will swap to it like that. I'm gonna need to apply it to him before he transforms, which means right now.
You bastard!
Geralt, please
You should not
stop me.
have meddled!
Okay. Put on Quen. Throw it. Okay, now you should be permanently unable to transform. If the game is not lying to me. However, I highly suspect the game is lying to me.
Now you
And you will still be able to transform. But we'll see. It'd be rather insane if the game actually did stick to its own rules. And he didn't transform now. I would greatly respect whoever whoever designed it if they actually allow me to skip his phase transition that way. But I have no confidence that something like that would be allowed for an important story fight like this. Alright, just for good measure, I'll throw another one. There we go, he even went, ugh! So that's gotta, it definitely impacted him. No one can say that I missed. He went, ugh! So, for sure, he was hit by that. Okay, second phase. And he is having a second phase. Hey! I hit him with the bomb that's supposed to prevent him from regenerating or transforming. What is he doing here, huh? What is this? What is this, eh? I'll throw another one at you for good measure.
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying.
Here, have another. Yep, it's not doing anything. Roll. Maybe I get behind him. Is that it? Oh, wait, getting behind him seemed to help. Hello, sir? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get out. Okay, that hurt. What are you doing now? Birds? Okay, get behind you. I could not tell where behind you was. Sorry. Ow. Bad move on my part. That's okay. This sucks. This sucks. Darn it. I wish I knew what I was doing wrong there. I'm sure there's a way to defeat that move properly. I'm sure there is. But right now, I am, again, just thinking that I must just have to get behind him. That's all I can think of. So one thing I think I did notice is this does have a limited number of uses. But can I reapply it? I can. Let's make sure we do that. And then here, nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh gosh, it's not where I want to be, right?
Gods, start praying now.
That sucks. This is still, okay, so, I want to try this. Did that even do anything? I can't tell. No, it still hits me even if I go behind him. Do I need to be directly below him, maybe? That didn't hurt. It didn't hurt him. I don't understand. That didn't hurt him. Where is he? Hello? Oh no. Okay. Maybe I throw this at him when he's in the air? Nope. I can attack him when he does this, which is great and all, but how do I do this? Okay, so he gathers the birds. and then they just fly at me. And I've tried blocking and it didn't work. Okay. So I have a few options here. I could either lower the difficulty so that I don't have to worry as much about that attack, or I could look up how to dodge that attack, or how to deal with that attack. And the problem is, the second option actually would be more interesting. Understanding how to actually dodge the attack and then fighting the battle properly would probably be interesting. I would like to be able to fight this boss properly and just do the fight right and avoid all the damage, you know, Dark Souls style. But I'm really worried that I will, if I look up Detlaff fight, how to dodge the bat attack, I'm worried that I'll get some kinds of spoilers, because there's clearly multiple endings to this entire DLC. So I can't do that. So unfortunately, I think I am going to go into the gameplay settings, and I am going to change some of the difficulty settings. Specifically, let's try changing enemy on upscaling to off. I'm still going to leave the difficulty on Death March and see... I'm going to see if that's sufficient to make this more doable. I feel like it's not. I feel like it's not going to be sufficient, because I'm not sure the upscaling is going to affect bosses like this.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, okay. The bombs work against him in his first form, which is nice, but he definitely still does a lot of damage. But I don't think the enemy scaling setting changed anything at all. So that's unfortunate. I guess there's one more thing I could try, and that is possibly changing up my build. I could change up my build instead of being for just combat damage. I could try investing back into Quen once again. I don't know if I can do that now. Can I? Like, which one is Quen? Is this Quen? Yeah. So if I was to... Okay, I can't do that during combat. But maybe I should, if I invested fully in Quen again and created the active shield, maybe that would allow me to deal with that ability. That I'll try next. So I have Quen up. If I block and have Quen up, I still take almost all of my HP as damage. So that's not sufficient. Neither blocking's not it, Quen is not it. So I have a feeling that if that's not enough, then the active Quen ability also probably would be insufficient. Do I need Igni? Is that what I do? I need to burn the bats or something? Okay, that killed me. Maybe I should try that. Maybe I'll try like burning the bats as they come at me. Or maybe I need to use some other ability to push them away. Like maybe I use Ard. This one. Is that it? I'll try one of those two things before I start messing around with the difficulty settings, because I really want to be able to deal with this attack, but it's really, really overtuned. It's doing a huge amount of damage, and it's ignoring a lot of the previously established mechanics of the game, which is a problem for me. Right, I can do this part. I can do this stuff here. Okay, that's good. So I had enough mutagen stuff to activate this. That's good. Strengthen synapses, mutation improves automatically when you have other mutations as it does in unlocks ability slots. Press B to return to the character panel. Even mutation active character panel. Yeah. So it improves automatically when you deal with other mutations as it does and unlocks additional ability slots. Okay, that means I could potentially put rage management there? Is that it? Wait, hold on. Am I confused? So let's say I put this... Wait. No, I'm still confused. It didn't unlock another slot. I thought it did, but it didn't. And this requires 3 more greater red mutagens to dismember an enemy. Each blow increases attack power. I'm not sure most of this will help me that much right now, sadly. Except for this one, the second life. That would really help me right now. Okay, now I do have an ability slot, but I think I can only put in a combat ability there because I have a combat thing equipped. Okay, I might be able to craft more blue mutagens. Hold on, I feel like I can do something here. If I can craft... Oh, I can craft a ton of blue mutagens. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. Hold on. I'm going to craft a bunch of blue mutagens because I think we can reach that second life ability with just blue mutagens, not red mutagens. Which is crazy. But I think I can do it. So let me do this. There we go. Craft some greater ones. Okay, so now if I go back in there to alchemy. No, wait. Was it alchemy? No, character. If I go back here, crazy that I'm only messing with this stuff, only like progressing with this stuff now, but here we are. Alright, now... Oh, I can't get this. Requires Piercing Cold and Bloodbath. So I have Piercing Cold, but I don't have Bloodbath. So I still do need 3 greater red mutagens. That sucks. I don't think I have the ability to make any more. Darn it, where are my stupid cherry things? Where are the cherry things? Why don't I have any? Okay, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I don't have enough... I don't have any red mutagen things. Okay, that's sad. Well, unfortunate. Alright, there's a lot of abilities in here that I'd want, specifically this one. Each adrenaline point decreases damage received by 15% to a maximum of 45. But again, I need mutagens, and I need ability points, and I need all sorts of stuff. I think we're just screwed. I think that's all this comes down to. But I got an ability for deflecting arrows with parries. I'm wondering if that's... if that will work. Like, can I parry them? Like the stuff he's gonna send at me? The bats? So that's what I want to try next. I want to see if I can parry it. Now that I have that ability. I also got the whirl ability. I don't know if I'll get a chance to use it though. It's always been my suspicion though that it would just take too much time to use. But we'll see. Okay. We're full health. Let's try to parry this.
If you acknowledge
Not that
any
one.
gods, start praying now.
Okay, he's doing this. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, keep wailing on him. Alright, good. 1, 2. The ground is despawning, but whatever.
Come on.
It is what it is. It did not work. Once again. He's leaving more like blood things on the ground now. Alright, what am I doing here? Oh, good. Good, keep doing that attack, please. Stop doing this one. Oh, I can just go to the side. Seriously? Was that it? Just roll to the side? That's all there was to it? I mean, if that's all there is to it, then this is easy. No, that didn't work though. So maybe not? Maybe I got lucky? I don't know. With her face? Oh gosh, where is Regis when you need him? What now? You see his heart? What is going on? Oh boy. I'm glad I finally understand how to deal with that move. It was actually way simpler than I thought.
Do you think that will stop me? Prepare to die, Witcher!
Okay, why is your voice coming from somewhere else though? Just keep Quen up and we'll be fine. Keep Quen up. Allow our stamina to regen. Yeah, I feel a bit silly that I didn't try like dodging to the side before, but... Oh! Go, go, go! Hit it, hit it! This is Detlaff himself. Okay, good. That's how we deal damage. We defeat his minion thing, and then we fight his thingy that he spawns. Or his... We fight his heart. Alright, but we can stun lock it. Which is interesting, to some extent. Oh, yeah, you wanna stop me, don't you? Okay, good. Go, go, go. Nicely done. I can't use Quen right now, for some reason. What's happening? What's happening? Is he dead or is he not dead? I still can't use Quen. Did we kill him without Regis's help? Seriously? I wouldn't have thought that was possible. Oh, okay, no. He's still moving. Regis, you okay? No, he got stabbed, but should be fine from that. I hope. Phew. Will Regis be able to do it?
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Okay. What is Regis gonna do? I'm worried. It's coming back.
I'm sorry.
Yep, this is exactly how I expected. You would have to kill him. Drain all the energy out. Poor Regis. He's the one who's had it. He's had it so hard in this whole quest. I mean, I'm sure the innocent civilians who have had everyone get murdered had it even harder, but still. Yeah, we're not in our armor anymore. Just hanging around. Very different look for Geralt.
Hey there.
Doesn't look right without his armor.
Rivia.
What do you want?
Me? Not a thing. Name's Handsome Jacques, and I've already got it all. What I wonder is if there's anything you'd need.
Don't need anything. Do you know me?
You know me? How?
No. That's a stretch. No, I wouldn't say that, no. But I do know they've assigned you to the laundry, same as me. And I know what
Oh,
you're
we're in
for,
prison?
your dastardly deed.
Oh.
Then again, I know that about every jester who winds up here.
Kinda curious to know what you know, or think you know.
The Duchessa hired you to find the butcher of Beauclair. And you did, but then you let him butcher dear Anarietta's sis.
Good riddance.
Then you managed to cut the murderer down. The court could very well cast a kinder eye on your case.
Seem pretty well informed.
Best informed mutt in this kennel paws down. Duchessa's cross, no doubt, while you await your trial, though she never seemed concerned for her sister before.
Yeah, I know, right?
Since you
I
seem
don't
to
know.
know so much, tell me one last thing. My sentence. What'll it be?
None can tell you that. Anarietta's a fickle cocotte. There's just no knowing which teat she's like to flesh. But I'd advise against escape. You're a prisoner among many now. Take flight, though. Make it out. Public enemy number one.
What are you in for? Yeah, let's ask him, sure.
Why'd they lock you up?
Hodgepodge. I had no domicile, but had to winter somewhere, so I robbed a shopkeeper. Couldn't have made a worse mistake. The penalty was a fine, an amount I couldn't pay, so they switched it to lashes, meted out on my bum. After that, I shifted course, started pinching bigwigs' noses. Cut the tail of Count Beauvieux's steed. Got a year and a half for that. My next exploits had to be grander, even greater wrongs. So I carefully chose my victim. Marshal de la Stake filled his cask with dung from between my very own cheeks.
Why?
3 years of free room and board. I'll pull another prank as soon as they let me out. Made it a career. It's become my way of life.
How is it? How are you making your career your way of life? There's no TikTok or YouTube or whatever. You can't post your pranks on that and get advertisement revenue. So I don't know how you're making anything off of this, but all right.
We gonna report for this laundry duty? Rather get it over with.
Away we go. Personally, I'm pleased we're assigned to it. Those rags stink like sick in the sun, but you get used to it. And when you're working, you get more bread.
Well, okay, I guess our prison arc. Here we go. This can't be that long that the prison arc lasts, though, surely. This is clearly an epilogue of some sort.
Haven't had a speck of trouble with that sausage.
Stock send the whip away those running
What is with the camera?
Our duchy values peace and quiet.
I'm not doing anything. I'm literally not doing anything with the camera right now. My hands are not on the controller. We're just zooming it in and out. This is not me. Can I stop that somehow? No, I can't. Okay, anyone else have something to say?
Now, keep calm.
It's over here.
Well, will you stay long?
I don't know. Will this camera zooming in and out stay long? Wait, there's a quest here too? What's going on here? Fine, let's go to the laundry because I cannot. Oh, no, I can sprint. Just go to the laundry. Follow the main quest for now. Burlap is the new stripe?
Pack the dirty rags in the tub. I'll see to the suds and water.
Put the dirty rag to the tub. Okay, good. This camera stopped freaking out. Where are the dirty clothes? And the soap? Where? Here? No, the dirty clothes 0 of 2? Where are those at? Hello? Is this it? This looks like dirty clothes. But apparently not. Here? Oh, here.
Take the stick and stir the rags. Water's almost boiled.
Let me out of here, please. Thank you. Take the stick and stir the rags. If the water's almost boiled... Oh, I see. He's boiling the water for it. Doing our prisoner work. Living our prisoner life.
Who have we here?
The Guardian of Gutter Snipes locked in the clink. How did that happen?
My. What could the Duchess's favorite have done to deserve
Now, who paid them to come and try to make trouble for
Back
us?
off. I'm busy.
They didn't pay them enough.
Hear that? The laundry wench is busy. Yet I fear we have a matter to resolve. Remember our meeting, bootblack bodyguard?
You go ahead and cheat. I'll be back once you're done.
Thanks for sticking around to help, Jacques.
You're in the coop, mate. Only one thing counts here, survival. Folk don't stick their necks out for anyone besides themselves.
Boo-hoo. He left you all alone.
Do something useful? Stand... No, let's fight them.
Got lucky once. Should have quit while you were ahead.
Grab your washboards, boys! Let's show this kid who does the scrubbing around here!
Take him from the left.
Okay. Well, I got a stick, so you guys are dead. I actually got a weapon with more reach than normal. That means you're doomed. I don't have any food, though. That's actually a problem. Good, just one guy left. There we go, bonked ya. Nice job, girl.
What is going on here?
Nothing.
I'm not asking you, but the one on the floor. Have you anything to say?
I slipped on some soap.
You slipped on soap.
Lots of soap here. It is a laundry.
Harlots, brutes. Solitary for the lot of you. You'll have ample time to consider. Think about the choices you've made in life. I'll make certain of it.
Didn't do anything to deserve solitary.
Shut it. Milton was my cousin. You let him die. Was the Duchess's coin not enough? Did you expect more to save a good man's life?
Arrived too late. Nothing I could do.
And when the beast tore apart the Duchess's sister, too late then too? Were it up to me, you'd have hanged already. And don't you try any witcher tricks on me. You will end oh so badly if you do.
Well, I mean, there's nothing we can say to that. We did get to Milton too late.
Here of your own free will, Stefan? Or did they lock you up too? Bet you're thinking about food. What you'll eat once you're free. Mutton leg. That's what I'm dreaming of. Well roasted on the outside. Nice and juicy in the middle.
Are you the lout from Rivia?
Yep, I'm that lout.
Come with me. You're to be sentenced.
Okay, what's our sentence?
To what?
To shut it. What am I, the town crier? Hands behind your back. Now let's go, and no funny business.
Well, this is not looking good for us.
Soon all your problems will be solved, once and for all.
Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go.
No. Hope it's the exit, though.
You guessed it. The thing is, there are different kinds of exits. Some walk this path to freedom. Others walk it straight into eternity.
Which am I headed for?
I don't know. Yet one thing is certain. You will never walk this path again.
That's not actually certain. Because we might walk to freedom and then get put back in jail for some other thing. So that's not certain. Well, let's see what the consequences are to us for our actions here. I don't think we're gonna get executed for this. We did let the sister die, but even
Mark
so.
Dubois, you are hereby judged guilty of trampling Alice Valref, the cupbearer's wife, while on horseback. The woman's condition is critical.
It was an accident. I was riding fast, true, but she jumped out in front of me.
In light of the above, there can be but one sentence. Death by decapitation.
No, I didn't do anything! Help! There must be witnesses!
Off with his head. Next.
Paul, the Witcher, take him to the tower. That's an order.
An order's an order. Guess you're not next after all. Follow me. You're supposed to
Okay
follow me.
then.
Why do you make me watch that execution?
So you'd know this is no almshouse for lost orphan boys.
Wanted me to think I was next. Enjoy that? Getting a rise out of folk?
You guessed it. The harlots' hounds that land here, I detest them. So I do everything in my power so they'll know they're in the clink, not on holiday.
I mean, that guy didn't seem all that bad, though, if he's telling the truth, so... It's not making me think much of you guys. Or your legal system. Then again, who knows if what he was saying was true at all. But even so, place is, not very fun, of course. Alright, who are we going up to talk to here? I guess we are going to get released.
I've brought the prisoner, sir.
Unbind him and leave us. Greetings, Witcher.
Your face doesn't look good. What happened?
He's fighting the
city was overrun,
vampires.
And I had no intention of hiding beneath my bed and waiting things out. But my scars pale in comparison to the fate Siana met with. The fate that was your doing. I trusted you. And how did you repay me? Consider it, Witcher. Why do you think the Duchessa had Siana hidden away to start with? Can you guess?
I'm sorry. Might not believe me, but couldn't have predicted that turn of events. Certainly never wanted that.
Enough. We shall speak of it no more.
Guess there's been a decision in my case.
Truly, is that all you care about? Your own hide?
A few other things? Yeah, a few other things.
Not only. Also care how the Duchess feels, for example. And I hope that, unlike you, she doesn't blame this all on me.
A court heard your case, not Anna Henrietta. It was a difficult case to decide. True, you killed the beast of Beauclair, but you failed to prevent the death of Sylvia Anna, our Duchessa's sister. At any rate, I am not the best person to tell you what was decided in your matter. I'd say the man who worked hardest to tip the scales in your
Regis?
favor should.
What are you talking about? What man?
Oh, no, Dandelion.
Sheesh, Geralt. You look like you've seen a ghost.
I mean, we wouldn't
A ghost
expect you
wouldn't have
here.
Surprised me half this much, I
Yeah.
promise you. What are you doing in Beauclair?
Officially, visiting Henrietta. That is to say, the Duchess. We're old friends. But you know that. Unofficially, I'm saving your hiney.
You?
We appreciate
You're a
it.
persona non grata in Toussaint. Undesirable.
Didn't stop me from risking my skin for you. In my book, friendship is all that matters. Well, friendship and love. And art. Oh, and wine.
Gotta love Dandelion for this. How do you know I was here? Yeah. Well, I mean, we make a lot of noise.
Regis came to see me right after
Yeah,
they locked
of course
you up.
it's Regis.
I mean, Regis, right? Can you believe that? To come back after... Amazing. He told me everything, and naturally, I couldn't possibly leave you to rot in there.
Well, thanks, Regis.
Take it I'm free thanks to you. How'd you manage it?
Oh, I have my ways. Took a little persuasive logic, blended in some deft rhetoric, then added a generous pinch of charm.
Sure.
And voila, you're free.
Mind being just a little more specific?
Geralt, you were summoned here to hunt down and destroy the Beast of Beauclair. You undeniably did just that. Facts spoke for themselves, by and large.
Then why the hell did they throw me in prison?
Specifically?
Because they're
due to
angry.
the Duchess's sister's untimely demise. But I convinced Henrietta to treat that as a separate matter. After all, your contract said nothing about protecting Sienna.
True.
Thus, you will not only keep your vineyard, but you'll also receive a portion of the remuneration you're owed for killing the Beast of Beauclair.
Nice.
Dandelion,
A wonderful ending.
One clever little rascal.
I'd do anything for a friend.
Thanks.
Listen, you do whatever needs doing, but I've got to get to the cemetery. Henrietta's in bad shape with Sienna dead. Some folk forget that under the ducal regalia, she's just an ordinary woman who's lost a loved one.
I mean, how much of a loved one is she really if she's never actually gone looking for her all these years? Well, I don't know. I don't know how much she's been looking for her all these years. Like, I don't know how much I trust Anna Henrietta and her supposed love for her sister.
Been meaning to ask you, how's Priscilla?
All right. Recovering steadily from the horror she's been through.
So, you two, you're still...
Of course we are. How could you even think it was otherwise?
No idea. Just within the realm of possibilities. But please be careful not to lead Anna Henrietta on. Suggest you've come here for any reason beyond getting me out of my predicament.
The bond between the Duchess and myself is one of pure friendship, nothing more. Now, off to console a friend in need.
Alright, see you later, Dandelion. It's good to see him here, though.
See you later.
See you, Geralt.
I'm glad he came here to help. That's a true friend.
Off we go. You'll collect your things at the door. Follow me to the exit.
Okay. Guess we're getting out of prison. I suppose it's interesting, there's definitely multiple endings to this. I wonder what would have happened if we just went and got Henrietta's sister, or if we had just went to find the elder vampire. I don't think I'm going to play through the whole elder vampire part, but I do want to see at least some of
Things
it.
are past the first gate. Take them, leave them. I don't really give a fig.
I just want to see what kind of direction it goes in. Retrieve my things from the chest. Oh my goodness, everything. Okay, take all. That was gonna be a long list of things to take there. I mean, I guess we'll put back on our armor. Except, can we put back on the proper armor? Where is it? Here we go. Where's the proper pants? Is this it? I don't know which one it is. I think it's this one. And then we need our weapons too. That would be... like that? I think. Okay, cool. We are all set once again. I think we're missing shoes though still. Yeah, we still need our shoes on. Regis!
Don't smile so wide. Someone's liable to see. Could mean trouble.
I can't help myself. Just so glad to see you.
Glad to see you too, my vampire friend. Thanks for getting Dandelion to come out.
It was nothing. True, he was not at first terribly eager to face the Duchess, but I managed to persuade him his person was indispensable.
Well played. Dandelion loves being indispensable.
Yet he so rarely is, poor man.
What did you do while
While you vegetated in that correctional facility, I used the time to think. Wish to know what I thought about?
Course.
The relationship between two numbers. Detlaff's 4 victims and the 5 chivalric virtues. As you've no doubt noted, there's a difference of 1.
Mean to tell me, after all we figured out, that you now believe in the whole 5 virtues punished theory?
Belief's got nothing to do with it. It's cold logic, deduction. Syanna went to great lengths to make folk believe the beast was punishing those who betrayed the virtues. Were I in her shoes, I'd make sure the number of victims matched. Are you not at all curious who was meant to be the 5th?
If I say yes, what then?
Then you'll come with me for another chat with the Boot Black. You see, I've learned he delivered the notes to Detlaff. Our search starts with him.
Oh, so we're gonna find out who was meant to be the final victim? Sure.
Fine.
It's not that important right now, I don't think,
Use
but...
a good walk, work out the kinks if nothing else.
Come then.
Still a beautiful place. I like that Geralt's hairstyle changed while he was in prison. I noticed that. Oh, you again. Right.
Oh, it's
course.
the chap with the swords. Sir, you look like some beast ate you up then spat you out. Are you here for a spiffing? Boots make the man, they say. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Not wearing boots just now, but guess I could pull a
Then I shall take
Yeah, we're
advantage
not.
as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles.
I like that there's dialogue for that. The fact that we weren't wearing boots.
How's business?
Well enough, I can't complain. Though it'd be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information'll cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Beggars?
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think
I mean,
hard.
maybe there was only 4. Remember what they looked like? Where'd the beggars get the letters from?
Where'd they get the letters? They picked them up? Get them from someone?
I don't know. They'd come, hand me a letter, and walk away. I asked no questions.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that bootshine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble.
I wonder what
We must visit the shelter.
we're gonna be fighting from this. Like, even if we do find out who was gonna be the 5th victim, what's going to be the significance of that?
Courtesan is like a rat catcher. Good for when the pussy at home grows too fat. You've to move your little camp elsewhere.
Alright,
got
this
it?
has got to be it, right?
You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Why are they suddenly so aggressive?
Calm, please. Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
The shelter. Them living here. bothers you. Question is why.
Look, Ballard. Another defender of the poor. Fighter for justice.
Damn nuisance. We've our women and young folk living next door, when even grown men fear to walk past such rabble.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
More people
We
want
should
to
step
get
aside, good fellow.
beat up.
My friend is perfectly
It's
capable of
endless.
settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
You have run down.
Ow. Makes me sad not being able to use Quen in these fights, though. Ow, not good.
Schism that hurt.
Ow.
Mistake.
Oops. Oops. I guess I can't deal with that. Is it gonna put me back in the fight and force me to fight them again? Or, like, what's gonna actually happen here? Nope. Sure is not.
Are you well, my friend?
What happened?
Well, I saw your opponents gain the upper hand, so I took the liberty of jumping in. They shan't bother us anymore. We can now have a calm conversation with the proprietor.
Oops. That was embarrassing.
Thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the boot black in Rue de Garl.
The boot black? A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Alright.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
Again, very curious. I'm not sure what it is we're hoping to learn here exactly. Could the last person have been
I've a matter to address before I start.
ourselves, maybe?
These two gentlemen have some
They were planning on
questions of
killing?
you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot black. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the boot black. And Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
Oh? Interesting. The letter's meaningless now? No, let's take a look at it.
It's a matter of importance to the duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you, plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said.
She?
She was frightening.
You ought
The
to
other
hate
vamp-
folk who are kind and honest.
The other vampire
This
lady?
man helped me a short while ago. Helped all of us.
Or...
If this individual threatened you,
No, or it could just be, the
you did
Duchess's
not keep
sister.
the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Okay. Who was the 5th victim? Interesting that we could say that we don't want to read it.
Another name,
Or
truly?
see it.
See for yourself.
Well, I must say, even I did not expect this.
What? Who
This
is it?
time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Siana rather grossly.
Okay. That is
Judging by
actually
this,
interesting.
Detlaff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
So, yeah, Siana really did suck. I was completely right all along, and I am very happy with all the decisions I've made up until now. I'm completely happy with all the decisions I've made up until now. I think I made all the right ones. It would have been interesting to just go, again, it would have been interesting to go and meet the vampire elder. But I'm glad that in the end, we got rid of Detlaff and we got rid of Siana. They are both terrible.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Detlaff's last victim. Siana planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
I wonder how this would go if
Four
Siana was still
seemingly random
alive.
victims
Would you have to go and
start. The virtues
confront
their
her?
only link, enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victim's links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions, ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
I mean,
Yes,
no, it makes...
Yes, and
yeah,
yes.
all of them.
All those make sense, and none are mutually exclusive.
Yeah, and she's... yeah, all of that makes sense, I agree. Duchess is safe now, luckily? Yeah, I think so.
Can only guess what drove Siana. Luckily, Anna Henrietta's safe now.
I believe we may dare to assume so. Siana's death was also the death of the Duchessa's only natural rival. She is in no danger, for now.
Pretty rare thing for a ruler. What do we do now?
Now we drink. Unless, that is, you feel a witcherly duty to see the Duchess and tell her what we just learned.
Let's go drink. Need to inform her? Interesting. Should we go inform her? I'm curious how she would react. I think this is a stupid move. I think this is a stupid move to go and inform Anna Henrietta, but I as a player want to see what happens if we go and inform Anna Henrietta. So that's what I'm going to do. But personally, I would say we're free. We're out of jail. Let's keep out of trouble. Let's not do that. But no, we're gonna go find out how she reacts.
This might be something Anna Henrietta should know.
As you wish. I shall await you at Mare la Chaiselongue. A mug of mandrake brew to keep me company.
Not coming with?
No. After the horror Detlaff brought down upon the city, and in light of Siana's death, I think it wiser not to appear at the palace.
Agreed.
Probably
Makes perfect
right.
sense.
See you later then.
Before heading to the palace, you might wish to see if Anna Henrietta is not at the city cemetery. She spent a great deal of time at her sister's grave these last days.
Okay. Let's go. Now, the question is, though, is she even going to trust us? We can tell her, oh yeah, your sister was going to have you killed. But would she even believe that? And even if she did believe that, does she feel bad enough about what happened with her sister that she'd be like, oh, I would have been fine to have been killed so that my sister could have a better life or something like that, have the life she always wanted? Is she going to say something silly like that? I don't know. I don't know enough about Anna Henrietta to know what she's like and what she would do. But let's find out. Over here is where we're going, I guess? Okay. Right, this is the cemetery, right? So this is where we should supposedly find her.
Hey, watch it!
Or maybe it's not this part of the cemetery. I guess it probably is just where the marker is. Okay, are we going down in here? I guess we are.
I did not think you'd show again. Need I remind you? The Duchessa's sister lies dead due to your negligence. Yet still you have the gall to come.
Wouldn't have come if I didn't have to. Promise you that. But I've learned something. Something that might interest Anna Henrietta.
Forgive me if I lend no credence to your word.
Found a letter Siana wrote. To the murderer.
Very well. You may enter. But I make no promises as regards the Duchessa. She mourns her sister in the ducal crypt. Viscount de Lettenhove is with her.
Okay. I'm surprised he's even letting us in there and not just saying, give me the letter, I'll bring it to her. Because that's what I would do if I was him.
Remember, my dear Henrietta, despair is like a stormy sky. Sooner or later, the sun must drive away the clouds.
You and your
It is easy for you
nonsensical
to say.
poetry.
The one murdered was not your sister.
My life hasn't exactly been a bed of roses. True, my sister wasn't murdered. Don't even have a sister, actually, but many times I've lost. Ugh, unimportant.
Your Grace.
He does not want to see us, I'm sure.
You must harbor to come in here after all that's happened.
Calm down. I'm sure Geralt's got a very good reason. Right, Geralt?
Didn't come here to upset you, milady. Just found this letter and thought you, if anyone, ought to read it. Know what it says.
You are not one to tell me what I should or should not do.
Siana wrote it. To the murderer.
Really? Maybe you should read it then. It could be important.
You read it, Dandelion. Aloud to me.
I'm surprised everyone like... Why is everyone so infatuated with Dandelion so much?
This time you must see to our Duchessa. Anna Henrietta knows nothing of empathy. Her heart is cold. This shard of ice you must tear from her breast.
My sister could never have written that.
Got proof she did.
I could easily see your sister writing that.
No. I don't believe you. I don't believe it. Someone seeks to blacken her in my eyes. I won't allow it.
There, Henrietta. Don't get upset.
The letter is vile. It's slander. You must destroy it. Do you hear? No one else must ever read it. Ever!
Consider it done.
And you, out! Get out of here! This is all you're doing! Begone, hear me! I never wish to see you again! I shall never believe she did this. She was not capable. This is an outrage, Dandelion. Tell him it's
She'll
not
accept
true.
it eventually.
Tell him it's a dirty lie.
Geralt, get out of here, please. The Duchess, she needs to be alone.
Yeah, that is wise. We've done what we needed to do. Let's get out of here before she throws us in prison again. Yep. The denial is over, now she's accepting the truth. But maybe it's for the best? I don't know.
Her enlightened highness didn't go great. Got the full kaleidoscope of her emotional states. Spun through it at an impressive pace, too.
It's very poetic of you, Geralt. Now you've been infected by Dandelion. Yeah, it definitely was a kaleidoscope of emotions.
Am I to understand she didn't throw her arms about you and shower you with thanks for saving her from her murderous sister?
Got that right. I don't blame her, though. Luckily, Dandelion was there to smooth things over. Somewhat.
As
Yeah,
you know,
Dandelion is good
I
at
had
that.
little sympathy for Sienna.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I very much regret I could not keep her safe. To you, her ultimate fate, does it still bring on the occasional pang of regret?
Yep. Still.
Well then.
Well,
drink up.
I don't share Geralt's pang of regret there, but I'm definitely more on Regis' side here. That you preferred complex solutions? I don't know what that means.
Always seemed a very complex creature to me, by your very nature. Not one to go in for simple methods like drinking your worries away.
I fear there are worries for which, quite simply, there is no other medicine.
Sienna's dead. Detlaff's gone too. Beauclair's free of the beast.
Whichever of them it was.
Yeah, I mean, it was both of them. Sienna was persistent and bending.
Whatever you say about Sienna, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better if she had been a tad more, philosophical, pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True. Regis.
No, it's hard. A tender subject, but wanted to thank you for helping me with Detlaff.
You need not.
He only did it because he had to.
Did I decide to stand against him? I felt rage had consumed him completely. He'd crossed the line beyond which he could no longer control himself. He'd have remained the beast, irrational, unfit to reason with, incapable of experiencing any of the emotions which, for simplicity's sake, we shall call human. I do not wish such a life upon anyone, and especially not on a friend.
I understand.
Forgive me, but I doubt
No,
you
he
truly
doesn't,
do.
yeah.
And it's very difficult to explain. Let's say I felt the solution I chose to be better for all involved, and for Detlaff himself most of all. How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile, and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Right now in the dark?
You decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
Go gather some supplies for more drink?
Geralt, even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So, shall we?
Guess so.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
Okay, optional put on a mask and gloves.
Makes me oh so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
Oh, he's just making jokes. Geralt is a joker, don't you know? Okay, where's this mask we're supposed to put on, though? Oh, here we go. This. Gloves. Okay. I'm pretty sure I already have armor on, so I think that counts. Does it not count? I don't know. Let me just make sure. Oh, there is different gloves. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's go get them. So mandrake is apparently, this plant is apparently very poisonous specifically to witchers. Interesting. This is a rather interesting epilogue that we're getting to the quest. I bet if we did not get Sayana killed, we would have to have another part to this, where we actually do go stop and confront her.
Now, where'd that
There's probably a whole
bloodsucker
bunch of
go?
drama between
Won't
Anna
be easy to
Henrietta and
track
her.
down. He's a vampire after all.
Oh,
Regis!
gotta go find him. Where'd he go?
Damn it, where'd you go?
Heading off into the wilderness, huh? Oh!
You raise your hand against the vampire! You shall die!
Whoa!
I did what I had to do!
Oh! Are they mad at him for
Those
killing...
Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
So now vampires are just gonna attack him on sight. I mean, that's how they attack us on sight anyways, so it would be no different from how we deal with vampires, but still, for him, I'm sure it's not great.
Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is...
I haven't been doing much to manage it, though.
I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens.
Oh?
Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
No, I was made to kill monsters.
No, just not the life for me. Sure, might stop by there occasionally, stay the winter, fill up on wine. But I'd rather keep moving. It's not a choice being a witcher. And once you are one, you're one for life. You can't just step off the path. Besides, plenty of work left for me in the world. Ghouls aren't gonna kill themselves.
Yeah, and I think it's a good thing that you
Rather
do.
droll, isn't it, that each time we meet, something harrowing must happen? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
Not
How
to
could
me.
it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though.
I wonder how... I'm sure you can make decisions in the previous games about how various things turn out. I wonder how they reconcile that with the outcomes of the previous games that they talk about in like the later games. Like maybe there was an option to not kill Vilgefortz in one of the previous games. And I wonder how that would go. I guess they just have to decide on a specific canon choice.
What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Makes sense.
Interesting point of view. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
Agreed. We definitely deserve a wet rest. After so much that has happened. What are you doing looking at the camera, Geralt? And there we go. Now we're getting the credits. Are these credits... I can't tell if these are specific to Blood and Wine or not. Alright, it's just repeating the same scenes now. I'm just gonna skip past the credits, I think.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Would you, Geralt? We actually should go home because we got a thing from Regis, right? And I'd like to see what it is. So let's go do that real quick. Yeah, we are going the right way. And while we're on our way, I guess I could give my thoughts. I think that both of the DLCs were better than the base story. That's what I will say. I think the base story of the game of finding Ciri and basically just delivering her to her destiny and then and such, that was fun. That would definitely let us explore the world. We met a lot of people along the way. We helped a lot of people along the way. But I felt like it also...
Master Witcher.
It also, drags on a little bit. Just trying to find Ciri and she's not quite there. Trying to find Ciri, she's not quite there. It's a huge, big, fun adventure, though, and that's what makes it really fun. But I think I like these stories better. I like these DLC stories better than the main story. Because I loved Gaunter Dim. Gaunter Dim just made the whole previous DLC story with what was it, Heart of Stone. That whole thing, like Gaunter Dim was just great, and he made that entire story great. And then for this story, Detlaff, Regis, wonderful characters, and there was a whole bunch of twists and turns in the story that I thought were very entertaining. It was very gray, in terms of who was right, who was wrong, whose side do you choose. I think more so than many of the other choices. I think it was very difficult to decide whether or not to. Well, actually, is that true? Was it actually difficult to decide? I guess for me, it wasn't all that difficult to decide to fight back against Detlaff and not let him go. And not let him go. But I guess we didn't have to confront him there. We could have. We don't know what would have happened if we let him leave and let him live. We could have made that choice. I think I could see it as being reasonable to just let him go and be done with it all and be done with the killing. I don't personally think that would be a good choice. I don't think it would have been the right choice. I think we made the right choices. The choices that I made were right, but I could see that making sense. I don't know. I just really liked the story. I thought it was very good.
Some unknown individual barged into the residence. Assisted as best I could, but to no avail.
No worries.
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to do anything about Regis. All as well.
What's that smell?
Wine? And what about the lady we rescued? Is she still around here? What? Ciri?
You look good.
What's Ciri doing here?
Don't just stand there. I want a hug.
Is this actually Ciri?
What did you bring?
A Garkin from
Okay.
Angren. I slew it. All by my lonesome.
That why you left Carrera so suddenly? Had no idea where you'd gone. Your note was puzzling. Don't try to find me. Threw me for a loop.
That was silly. It's just that I felt stifled in your shadow. I'd have suffocated had I stayed. So when I read that notice, the contract, when I saw Angren, I knew I had to do it. Alone. Without my nanny.
I'm not your nanny. I believe in you. Like my new house?
It's a lovely home. Has a great deal of potential.
Got it from the Duchess as a down payment for killing the beast. Already managed to renovate a bit. Come outside, I'll show you the grounds.
Yeah, we definitely didn't finish. I wonder how she would react if we had finished renovating the entire house. Always a great view into
It's
some.
lovely here. I could stay forever.
Doubt you'd like it, so stay.
Nah, come on. You wouldn't like it.
Why not?
Get bored mighty quick. There's nothing here. It's peaceful, quiet, not a bloodthirsty beast in sight.
After that Garkin in Angren, I believe I deserve a little rest.
A little rest, and then you're gonna
You
go
do,
back in.
mademoiselle, as my major domo would say.
You've a butler?
A steward. Name's Barnabas Basil. BB for short, though I don't know if he likes it. He's the one let you in. I'll ask him to bring in some fruit, a beverage. You can spend the rest of the day lying about.
Nothing would make me happier.
Being a witcher anything like you imagined?
Geralt, I didn't have to imagine anything. Remember, before we parted, we walked a good stretch of the path together.
Journeyman and master, though.
This is a strange question.
I'm still a long way from mastering anything, but I am trying. Anyway, I did learn from the best.
Just passed on what worked for me. Or at least tried to.
I was thinking of Eskel and Lambert.
So, no regrets? Choice you made?
Not at all. I'm doing what I ever wanted to do. Being who I wanted to be. I believe that's one definition of happiness.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Encountered the most charming aspect of being a witcher yet?
Which aspect is that?
The hatred, disgust, that strange blend of admiration, fear, and contempt.
They set their hounds on me in one village. In another, they forbade me from taking a drink from their well. Other than that, it's been all right. No one's tried to cheat me out of my reward so far.
I'd hoped they'd treat a woman differently.
Geralt, when they treat a woman differently in this world, it hardly ever
Yeah.
gets better. Quite the opposite.
That makes sense. Unfortunately.
Angren, how'd it go? Garcanes can be pretty tough opponents.
That's why I had to lure this one to a place both spacious and empty, where it would have nowhere to hide. I found an abandoned crypt far from any town or village.
Good choice. Always best to avoid additional casualties, so your foe had nowhere to hide. But the bastard was still damn quick, I bet.
Not as quick as I am. My greater worry was its strength. I was far outclassed there. But a dose of black blood did the trick. We fought a while, I feigned a mistimed dodge and let it drink. The rest was easy.
It drank one of those potions that makes your blood not very tasty to it and mess it up.
See you later, Ciri.
Take care of yourself.
Well, that's cool. I didn't expect we would get to talk to Ciri here. I wonder how that fits in with the main storyline, though. What if you do all the DLC? What if you do the DLC before you finish the main story? Does that mess things up? Does it warn you? I have so many questions. Like, this game is so interesting. The game seems to account for everything. Like there's so many various paths you could go, so many various like decisions you can make, and yet the game always seems to somehow make things make sense. I want to talk to you as well. How are you
I
doing?
thank you for letting me stay. I cannot remember when last I was this happy.
You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall, but
I think I've heard
somehow,
of this dialogue
for
already.
now, at least, I do not feel drawn to the city, to others.
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes, but ever at
Yeah,
night.
we've heard this dialogue. Okay, I remember this.
Take.
Okay. All right, so let me go someplace to collect my thoughts. Okay, I'm gonna save right here, and then what I'm gonna do is just real briefly. I'm not gonna go play through the entire ending. I just want to very quickly see. I want to see the Elder Vampire. That's what. I want to go back to, where was the save that's relevant? Okay, so I want to try this.
I'm a witcher, Regis.
And just see what
I
happens.
don't cut deals with monsters. I cut monsters down, and I don't give a damn about the risks.
Well, I understand. I'll not mention it again.
Thanks.
Poor Regis. Let's go find him.
Time we were on our way. Listen, I need to sail there. Coming with, or would you rather float over as a puff of fog?
I'd not be able to talk as a puff. And as you know, talking is something I very much like to do.
Mm-hmm. At length and in detail. Let's go.
Okay, wow, we're going on a boat. Right, of course, because we need to go across the lake to a cave. Okay. Let's head on over.
Know much about this unseen elder?
Only that he takes unkindly to guests, especially the unannounced.
Oh, joy. Got a plan? Some idea how to appease him?
Mm-hmm. The custom when meeting an unseen elder is to bestow upon him a stone symbolizing peace. Yet this type of stone occurs only in Harkland.
Take it you're fresh out.
Alas, just so. Thus, I fear we must rely on my personal charm.
Where'd the unseen's hatred of social calls come from? Folk
We got a
forget to
stone
wipe their
from the
boots.
lady, though.
You get sick of sweeping up all the time?
It's somewhat more complex.
Tell me slowly. Don't use complicated words and I might just understand.
I don't doubt your intelligence, but, well, it's just hard to explain to a human. This world is a foreign land to us. Unpleasant, hostile even. The Elder does what he can to isolate, protect himself. And we, as all guests, hinder him in this endeavor.
Yeah, so we won't be happy
I'll
to see
fly
us.
ahead, reconnoiter a bit.
Oh, there he goes, disappear into mist. Other place of power. Oh, we're not going to worry about that. Again, I just want to see this vampire elder.
Geralt, over here.
We're probably going to have to fight him, I'd guess. Oops, I didn't mean to jump down. We're probably going to have to fight him, I'd guess, and I will, if I do have to fight him, then I'm going to be interested to see how that goes.
Ahem. Might I suggest you use Oriana's key?
I see.
It worked. And a good thing, too. I'd be hard-pressed to see through this gate as a buff of fog.
What's inside? Know what to expect?
Vampires?
Funny.
True. Alright, let's see this elder vampire. All these other vampires have been talking him up. I want to see if it fights any different from a normal vampire. Nothing this way? Okay. Let's not get lost here. I don't think I went the right way. We'll see. Actually, no, this looks right. Looks like we're making progress.
We must be close.
How can you tell?
Listen.
Don't hear a thing. Not one rat, one bat. Dead quiet.
As I said, he despises guests.
Well, this is very dangerous for us to do, that's for sure. We might have to end up killing 2 vampires in this this path rather than just one. But hopefully not. Must be a boring life.
Let's
living there.
try zel metal.
Sporenni veres nats atrannes. Avile cleva regis etu.
Detlaff!
Don't you dare hurt Regis. Don't want to hurt you. Stop right there.
Rather not hurt you.
Oh, he froze Regis. Oh, I didn't drink anything to help prevent this. This is not good.
No! Wait!
Yeah, this isn't going very well, is it? Find a healing potion?
Healing potion. Gotta drink one.
Okay, I mean, I have healing potions. Where is it? I don't know if it's gonna work, but... Wait, did it remove it from my inventory? Sign, immunity, items, ability points, drowners, stamina, increase max vitality, sight and darkness. It's gone. I had healing potions.
Lost some gear. Need to find it.
Come on, Geralt. I mean, he didn't kill us. But he certainly didn't want to listen to what we had to say. Okay, so now let's go into our inventory. I think we picked up the healing potion. I mean, maybe that counts. Okay, come on. Come on, Geralt. Come on. You can do it. Oh, never mind. Guess we can't do it.
Damn it. That was close. Elder will kill me even if I get out of here. Unless I think of something quick.
Alright. I have to find a way to appease it, and I have to collect the stuff that I lost. So we're not gonna be able to fight it, clearly. It's way too strong. Which is kind of what I expected. But again, I did just want to see it. We'll go a little bit further. And see what this has in store for us. What was that? Sure, I'll grab that. I think that was our actual healing potion.
What the hell? What is this place?
Whoa! Rivers on the ceiling. That's cool. Yeah, so, I mean, the other path we could take with the whole, like, fairy tale land was very
Maybe
interesting.
I can climb up there, and Unless I could give myself a boost.
So it makes sense that the other path would be just as equally interesting. Give yourself a boost? What, do you want to break down a stalagmite? Or, I mean, stalactite? Find a way to get to the exit. Why do I need to climb this? Is that what you want me to do? Or... let's try a bomb. No, this is not going to reach. Okay, yeah, that's not it. Oh. What is this? Oh, just more of these guys.
Well. Someone was here before me.
Ancient coins. Mage's notes. 10 minutes after arrival, the teleportation worked. I managed to get into the caves with most of my equipment. Uh-oh, somebody tried to investigate. Most importantly, the megascope is in perfect condition, so I should be able to communicate with Bonnard. I just have to set it up in the right place, 30 minutes after arrival. I've already observed numerous gravitational anomalies which suggest that Sorrel Degerland was right. The boundary between spheres really is very thin here. More tests should allow me to determine whether a passage to our world has really opened up. 1 hour after arrival, I haven't met any vampires yet, but I can hear their voices. I'm going to explore, and I'll have to be careful.
Wonder what happened to him.
Somebody was trying to meet vampires? Was it another vampire who was trying to like reconnect to their own world, or?
Footprints, deep set, a man's.
Okay. I guess they went this way. Past all the enemies, obviously. I don't really want to fight anything, though. Goodness gracious, can I not? I think I have no choice, don't I? It's not gonna let me jump. Fine. I don't want to continue too much further on this path, though. We've already got our ending. I'll see if meeting the Unseen Elder is just a little bit further, though. Because I'm curious what we would do. But if nothing else, I will probably end up seeing a whole variety of endings by just watching other people play this game through their Let's Plays. Because of course I plan to do that.
Damn it, what kind of vampire was that? Never seen the likes.
Honestly, they were pretty similar to a lot of the other ones we fought, Geralt, but sure. I guess they were glowy. They were called like proto-vampires or something, though.
Is that stream flowing upwards? Strange. Clearly worth a look.
Yeah, it is very strange. It's very cool. Can we follow it? Like, if we move forward, will gravity go with us? Yep. Like it should. Come on, just take a step forward, Geralt. Fascinating. That is dizzying.
I'm upside down. Gravity's flipped, getting pulled up instead of down.
And here's the footprints again. Guess we're supposed to just follow them. More of those enemies. Can I just jump this? Yeah, okay. Can we not fight these enemies? Oh, what's this? Break it?
The rock extends to the side where gravity's reversed. Tip will fly upwards if it breaks off. That should do the trick. Just gotta collapse the base.
Okay, so I was actually, honestly, I was actually right. I said stalagmites first, and it actually is a stalagmite. It's both a stalagmite and a stalactite. There you go. Wait, I can't go back? Hello? Why can't I just go back? Where is it trying to lead me here? Fine. I guess I'm supposed to continue on that path instead of going backwards. Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to go this way? Why? Why would I go this way?
No way he could have survived. Didn't stand a chance.
What just happened? Oh. I'm back down here. Okay, fair enough. I guess my stupid idea worked, jumping into the water. Alright. Now we can go up here. But surely, Geralt, you should. We have rope with us. Surely you could have found a way up
Glad
that.
to see me.
Okay. Where is this elder? And how exactly are we supposed to appease it? We're back to where Regis is? Yep. Starting to get some movement back.
Anyone here? Just want to talk.
You waste my time.
You have plenty of time to waste, buddy.
No, wait.
And then we're doomed again. and then we've lost. And then we've lost. So clearly we're supposed to find something specific to appease the elder. Okay, but I think that's a good place to stop with our alternate path exploration. I've seen the vampire elder. That's what I wanted to see, and he's exactly as like impatient and not caring about us at all as we expected. So I think that's perfect. That's perfect. Maybe watching some other playthrough, I will get to actually see where that ending goes. Although I can't imagine many people picking that ending, but I mean picking that particular path. But maybe I'll see somebody do it. Okay, I think the game is stuck loading. It's been like this for a while. So I guess I'm gonna have to Alt F4 and come back. Okay, and we're back in our true ending. Again, look at this wonderful view. Toussaint is just so nice to look at. I mean, obviously Skellige is another place which is beautiful as well, but this place is so pleasant. So pleasant. So I think this is actually a pretty good place to end our current Witcher 3 journey. We went through all of the main story, all of the DLC story. We did like a pretty decent amount of side questing, I think. Obviously there is an absolutely endless amount of side questing you can do in this game, which is fantastic. But there's no way. There's no way I can get through all of it. It's not gonna happen. So for now, I think this is where we're going to end things off. Now, I've already given a lot of my thoughts on the story as we've gone through, so I don't know if there's too much more for me to say on that front. The DLC stories have been fantastic, absolutely fantastic, especially this one. Of course, the combat is pretty jank sometimes, but we had fun with it, didn't we? I'd say we had a lot of fun with the jank combat. As much fun as we could have on with jank combat, max difficulty. I learned some things. You saw me, gaining some skills with figuring out how to do the right dodges, how to use the jank to my advantage. I think I did a pretty good job with that. And we had some good times. Despite our struggles, we had some good times with the jank, and we made the jank our own, and I'm proud of that. Now, the jank does scare me away, as I've said before, from playing some of the earlier Witcher games, unless they maybe get a remaster. But even if they get a remaster, are they going to change the core combat of it? I don't really know. I'll I'll have to see. I'll have to see if I ever want to go that route. But I know what I do want to do is, I think I've mentioned it before, but there is a Gwent-based Witcher game, which apparently actually does have quite a good story to it. And I believe it's called Thronebreaker. I do want to play that. It will. I don't know when I'm going to be playing that, but I do want to be playing that because that's just going to be all the Witcher story goodness without the Witcher story or without the Witcher combat in horse maneuvering jank. Of course, that means that it will most likely, I don't actually know, most likely not be an open world game. I'm not sure about that. I don't really know anything about Thronebreaker. You don't need to tell me. You don't need to tell me, to be clear, in the comments. I will be playing it regardless. And I'll be surprised either way about what it actually ends up being. But I know I like Gwent, and I know I like the Witcher storytelling, so I know I'm probably going to like Thronebreaker. So that's why I'm going to play it. And yeah, I think we've gotten 3 endings at this point. We've got the main story ending, we got DLC story 1 ending, and this is our third time we're ending this series. Or third time we're ending this game. So I've already given my ending thoughts so many times at this point. I don't think I need to repeat myself too much more. I've already said about how I love the music, how I love the visuals, how I love the storytelling. I will say that it's interesting because this type of aesthetic to a game is actually not my kind of aesthetic. Like this type of story aesthetic, I will say. It's kind of dark and gritty type of realistic type of storytelling where they've got like brothels and they've got the beggars in the mud and they've got like flies and people going like that's actually never been my kind of aesthetic, never been my kind of story. I've always much more preferred like the more bright kinds of stories, even if they're not cheerful. They can be both like a bright setting in a dark story, like a more of like an anime kind of aesthetic kind of dark story. Like I that's more my kind of vibe. That's just how it is for me. Despite that, Witcher 3 is so good at its storytelling that it manages to make me enjoy it regardless. It manages to make me enjoy the world and the story and the universe, the Witcher universe, just by doing what it does incredibly well. And I think this game deserves a lot of praise for that. It's a similar case with games like Elden Ring or Bloodborne and stuff like that. Those, like Elden Ring, with all the monsters that are like cutting off their own arms and sticking it in a dragon and they're like picking their eyeballs out. Like, no thank you. I don't like any of that. And yet, Elden Ring is absolutely a fantastic insanely good game. I was about to say 10 out of 10. It does have its own problems. I probably shouldn't call it a 10 out of 10. But it's a fantastic, amazing, incredible game. And it's another game that, despite it definitely not being my aesthetic, definitely not being my vibe, it's still a beautiful like game in terms of its scenery. Has some good music in it sometimes. Has a wonderful world to explore, although not as good exploration as this because there's so much to do in this world, in the world of Witcher, I mean. And despite all despite all of its despite it not being my vibe, it ends up being such a fantastic game and one of my favorites. And this game is the same way. This game, despite not being exactly my kind of aesthetic, has managed to make me like it quite a lot. And that says so much about the quality of it. Now, if you want to know what I'm going to be playing next, you can take a look in the description. I have a spreadsheet of what games I plan to play, when I plan to play them. The one that's coming immediately after Witcher 3, so immediately after this, is Death Stranding. I've heard a lot of good things about that game, and I've also heard a lot of people call it a walking simulator. I will make my own judgment. I want to try it out. I want to see how that is. Hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun. And then after Death Stranding, Armored Core is what I have planned after that. So that's what's coming up there, but obviously for my other time slots for games, I'm playing lots of other things there too. So I'm sure I'm going to be playing something that somebody's going to enjoy. So now that we're at the end here, I'll just say thank you for watching this series. Thank you for following through this entire series with me to the end. Or maybe you just jumped to the end. Maybe you didn't watch the whole series. Maybe you jumped all the way to the end and like, what's this final thoughts at the end of Witcher 3? I don't know, maybe you did that. Probably not though. Probably if you're here, you've watched through this series and hopefully you've enjoyed it if you watched it this long. I don't know why anybody would watch it this long and not enjoy it. So if you did, I guess I'll say like and subscribe or something. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. This was a wonderful game. I'm glad I played it, and hopefully I can play. Hopefully there's a Witcher 4 that I can play in the future, and if there is, I will be playing it on this channel, and hopefully they will make their combat less jank. We'll see. Cyberpunk's combat was jank though too, so I don't have too much high hopes, but maybe it'll be slightly less jank than this. So hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.